everybody, Bubba here. It's been so nasty out, we haven't got to get out and do much digging or anything, so I thought I'd put together a little equipment video. I have a lot of people asking, what kind of equipment do you use? What all do I need to get started in metal detecting and all this? So I'm just going to go over what I personally use and the basic essentials that you will need to effectively metal detect. So I'll get back with you when I get everything set up. Okay, first thing you're going to need, of course, is metal detectors. It really don't matter how much you spend on them. You can find stuff with about any of them. I've used everything from a $50 bounty hunter on up to the higher dollar ones. The two I currently use, I got a Minelab Xterra 705. That's one of my favorites right now. I use a 10-inch double D coil on it. It seems to go pretty deep, and that's my primary relic machine. That's a good lightweight machine. And then I got a Technetics T2 Classic. These are very good machines, and they're not that expensive. They're lightweight, and they go pretty deep themselves. It's got the 8 or 5.5 by 11 double D coil on them. I use a Garrett Z-Link setup on it for a wireless headphone setup. It just plugs in the side of the control box right here, and you just turn it on, and it's got a receiver that your headphone's attached to. These work really well. I use a set of Garrett headphones. The Z-Link will work on either one of my detectors, so it's interchangeable. And I like not being attached to the machine that I'm using. That way I've got a lot more freedom of movement. And as far as pinpointers go, I have two different ones that I use. I got the Garrett Pro Pointer 2 and the Garrett Pro Pointer AT, which is the orange one. It's 100% waterproof and got adjustable sensitivity and whatnot, so it's a little better pinpointer than the Pro Pointer 2. But both work really well. I highly recommend having one of those, although not absolutely necessary. You can get by without them. But I prefer to have it. Makes finding your finds a lot easier. And then, of course, you're going to need something to dig with. I use a White's Groundhog shovel. It's 36 inches. Got a fairly decent sized blade on it. They're really tough. I've had this one about 3 months now, and I really like it. It's a little longer handled than the one I had previously, so it makes it a little easier to walk with. And then I carry a little hand digger. I use it digging in yards and stuff where I don't want to dig a really big hole and dig out around something I find that might be really good to keep from damaging it with a shovel. Those are pretty well necessary. You can get by with little garden shovels and whatnot, but I'd recommend buying a regular metal detecting shovel because they are made a lot tougher. And of course, you gotta have something to carry all your junk in. I use a military load-bearing vest. It just got all the attachments for different things. I got my pinpointer attachment here and a pinpointer holster down here. I got different little baggies for carrying different things. I carry my toothbrush, magnifying glass, water bottle and stuff in this one. I got a camera I carry in this one. I got another one on the back here that I carry my spare batteries and such in. Also mounted a big trash bag for putting my trash finds in. Pretty much got to have something like that to carry all your finds in. And then I got my hand digger holster that attaches there. These are just a little easier on me than a belt is. A lot of people wear a belt, but I can't. I have problems keeping a belt up Couldn't be because of my belly, but I just prefer a vest. It's a little easier on my hips and stuff, and puts most of the weight on your shoulders. And got a little fines box here. That's what I put my good finds in when I find them. Just a little box. You can see there's still some stuff in there from my last hunt. But I lined a couple of them with foam. It's foam in the bottom too. And then I got a little foam thingy that holds it in for like good coins and stuff like that. Keep them from getting banged around and scratched up. Keeps things kind of organized. My bigger finds I can just throw in my trash pouch. Sort them out later. Then I carry a little bottle of water, spray bottle with water. You can buy these at Walmart for like 50 cents and just put water in it to spray off fines. I labeled mine, as you can see. That's just my little secret concoction of tap water I put in there, but these are really handy to have. And then I carry a toothbrush for brushing off fines and stuff like that. There's all kinds of different things you can carry. I use a knee pad. I only wear one most of the time on my right knee. And some people wear two, but I usually just wear the one. Because I always get down on my right knee and just makes it a little easier on me. Sometimes I don't even wear one at all, but I usually try to. And I always wear gloves. I just wear these little cheap Dollar Tree specials with the rubberized palm and little knit backs. They're kind of stretchy and they're lightweight, but they keep you from getting your hands cut up and everything. You can buy these for $1 a pair at Dollar Tree. And I've had these probably 6-8 months and they're still good shape, so they last a long time. I usually lose them before I wear them out. But I do highly recommend wearing gloves when you're digging. Just little safety issues like that. But that's basically all the junk I carry. Sometimes I carry a backpack if I'm going on a long trip or something with a snack and some drinking water and stuff. When it's hot, you need to carry drinking water with you. But this is basically all my basic equipment that I carry on pretty much every hunt. Of course, I usually only take one detector in at a time, but sometimes if I'm going on a long trip, I have a spare with me and leave it in the truck in case something goes wrong. But that's basically everything I use, so I hope it helps you out. And if you get out, good luck and happy hunting.